Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, welcome. If you're new, my name is Rachel and I am a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I love ordering online inventory for my businesses, unboxing them here on this channel, and then coming back 90 days later to let you know how it actually did, if I made money and if I would order another one. So today I have a 90-day update on a Helpsy source box, that TikTok brand, Halara, pants and skirts. So if you want to see if I actually made money on this box, definitely stick around. So I purchased this box back in April. I'm a little bit behind on the 90-day updates. I know. But this one was 40 pieces of pants and skirts. I think they did a pretty good job. I think it was 20 pants, 20 skirts. This box was listed on the site for $240 for 40 pieces. I was able to use my own affiliate code. I love that they let me use my own affiliate code. Oh yeah, for 10% off. So the box cost me $216, putting my cost per piece at $5.40. If you want to order from Helpsy, consider using the code Oh Yeah. You get 10% off your order, and that really helps me out, by the way. So I have a link down below if you want to check out Helpsy Source and take 10% off your order. So anyway, make sure you subscribe if you like reseller content. I unbox everything I get live on this channel. I come back 90 days later and I give you updates. So if that sounds interesting to you or helpful to your reseller business, I would love to see you in future videos. And drop me a like if you find this helpful. That really helps out my channel as well. So I have actually sold 39 out of the 40 pieces from this box. And I don't know why this one little lonely pair of leggings will not sell, but that's all right. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to show you actually just the top 10, only because these didn't really sell for a ton. There's a lot of little sales, a lot of very similar items, and I feel like we will be here forever and I will bore you to death. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you the top 10, and then I'll give you overall stats on the box as well. And then at the very end, I will give you my opinion of whether or not I would buy more of this. And actually, my opinion may surprise you. So make sure you stay till the end to see what I think. So, all right, let's start with top 10. I'll put the screenshot right over here on the side. I'll let you know what platform it's sold on and how much it sold for, how long it took to sell. All right, so first up is this pair of crossover waist leggings. These were in, they were the Cloudful fabric and they were blue, size large. These sold in only 5 days. They were a $20 Poshmark sale. More than likely, somebody sent me a $20 offer and I accepted. Then I had a pair of crossover waist tights in black. These are the ones that had like the little paw print with the Halara logo on them. This is the only piece. I have sold hundreds and hundreds of Halara pieces by now. I have never seen one that had the Halara logo on it anywhere except for this one pair of tights. But anyway, these sold within 5 days on Poshmark, $20 offer. So I will take a quick sale. And that's one of the reasons I love selling this brand, is because when I put it up for sale, generally speaking, it sells really, really fast. Then I had a pair of, these were like ruched. I don't know what this is called. I'm not cool enough to know, but where like the booty has ruching to make it look like your butt's bigger. That's what these were. So they were flared leggings with the ruching on the butt. And these sold in less than a week. Also a $20 Poshmark sale. Somebody sent me an offer. You know this stuff is in demand when many of the items you sell, people are sending you offers and you're not the one sending the offers. And I send offers on a lot of stuff. So that's really good news. All right, next up, another pair of crossover waist flare pants. These crossover waist pants, I guess, are really popular. These sold the same day after I listed them. These sold for $22 on Poshmark by offer, which means I probably listed them for $25. I sent a 10% off with $4.99 shipping and somebody accepted. So and I talked about this in my one of my recent weekly what sold videos about how I send offers on Poshmark. So I'll link that down below if you want to watch it. But I price my items with the intention of sending offers to everybody. So even if I just listed something, I'm still sending a 10% offer because that's just kind of how I strategize. So it's not surprising that I sent a 10% offer and somebody accepted, even though it was only listed one day and it sold, you know, very, very quickly, but still by offer. So that's why. This was a crisscross waist tennis skirt. So this was a skirt with shorts underneath. It was a plus size 3X. This was actually a Mercari sale, $24 Mercari sale. This brand does particularly well on Mercari. Definitely more of these sold on Poshmark than Mercari, but a lot of my Mercari sales are this brand. So actually what I've been doing lately is listing these on Mercari first before I even list them on Poshmark, because Mercari's fees are less. So if I have a choice of, you know, today I only have time to cross list to one platform, I'm going to start with Mercari if it's this brand, because if it sells on Mercari and I don't even have to list it on Poshmark, I'm going to make more because the fees are lower on Mercari. So I'm not mad about making Mercari sales in this brand, but this was a $24 sale and it sold 3 days after listing. All right, we have 4 more to go. This was a ruched skirt, also a plus size 2X in their color Majolica Blue. This was a $25 Poshmark sale, sold after 5 days. And next up, this, actually, I haven't received any of this particular style lately. It was the padded off, which was their like fabric that basically, like if you have pets, the pet hair does not stick to this fabric. So they market it as like pet friendly fabric. I got a bunch of this fabric or style in my first couple of boxes and I haven't seen it in a while. But it did sell pretty good when I did get it. So anyway, this was a pair of side pocket tights in that padded off material. And these sold for $25.20 in Poshmark. That sale price of $25.20 means that these sold in a bundle. Next pair were these black cargo pocket flare pants. These were a size 1X. And these sold on for $31 on Poshmark by offer, which means I listed them for $35, sent a 10% off, and somebody accepted. Those sold the next day after I listed them. And the highest selling pair of pants out of this box was a pair of padded off joggers in a size 2X. These sold on Mercari. These took about 2 weeks, but I got $31 for these on Mercari. Probably what happened here, I listed them for $35, and I do turn on Mercari's smart pricing. So the price auto dropped and somebody purchased these. All right, so that's everything. That's the top 10. I'm not going to go through everything. I had a lot of $14, $15 sales. We don't need to go through all those. It's just what you need to know is that these are the styles that sold high. They sold fast. The plus sizes did really well. There's a few other plus size pieces in this box, but generally speaking, those sold the highest. The padded off material, if you can find that, that seems to be a little more sought after. The one little lonely pair of leggings that are left, these side pocket tights in blue, they're size medium. I don't know why they're not selling. They've had a lot of interest, just like every other Halara piece I get gets a lot of interest. I even double checked the listing. Sometimes if I have an item that I expect is going to sell quickly and it doesn't, sometimes it's because I made a mistake in the listing. Either I put the wrong picture, or it looks funny, or I made a typo in the measurements. I double checked everything to make sure that there wasn't some weird funky like error in this listing causing it to not get purchased, and I didn't see anything. So I'm not real sure. It's the unlucky pair of leggings, but I still have here. But everything else sold, and really majority of this stuff sold within like 2 or 3 weeks. after I listed it. I did have a few stragglers, but I mean, this stuff sold pretty quickly. My average sale price was $17.96. So that was on average how much I got. There were a few $10, $13, $14 sales. I will say that those were items that either sat for a long time, or when I went on the website to look up what they were and like find the descriptions, they were like $20 on the site. So I can't justify charging a ton if they're only $20 on the site. And with these Halara boxes, sometimes I do get stuff like that. So there were a few sales like that. And then of course, a few like higher, 31, 25. So that was kind of the range of this box. I only had 4 of these items sell on eBay. So these are not a huge hit on eBay. I have been waiting to sell my Halara stuff last or cross-post last to eBay just to give it a chance to sell on other platforms, because chances are it's going to get listed on eBay and then have to be delisted, because they're not, I mean, they do sell on there, but not nearly as quickly as on the other platforms. Mercari, I sold 9. And Poshmark, I sold 26. So I know 9 isn't a ton on Mercari, but considering that only about 10% of my overall sales happen on Mercari, proportionately, that's very high. So that's kind of the breakdown of where everything sold. And I know what you've been waiting for is to know how much money I've actually made. So for me to have paid $216 for this box with the free shipping, and my profit on this box is $359. So I made my $216 back plus $359. So typically with new with tags stuff, I say I want to double my money, and I've definitely doubled my money on here and then some. The cost of goods is low, so tripling would have been a little bit more ideal, but this stuff doesn't retail super high. So it's hard to justify charging more, and especially more and more people are kind of up on this brand, more resellers, and it's a little bit more saturated than it was back then. But still, that is a really, really great profit, considering that most of this stuff sold within like 3 weeks. So this was not the biggest profit, but it's quick. And would I order another one of these? You know, and I said my answer would be surprising, and the answer really is I'm not sure. And so based on these results, yes, absolutely. This was a great box, great profit. If I felt like I could duplicate these results with another box, the answer would be yes, without any question. The reason I say I'm not sure is because these are really like summer-oriented items. Maybe not so much like the pants and stuff, because that's like athleisure and not necessarily seasonal. But the skirts definitely are more seasonal. And also this brand in general is a trendy thing. So it's not going to produce this kind of results necessarily forever. This brand has continued to do well for me to this day, even though this stuff kind of sold in May and June. So it's been a little while. But would I order this again? I mean, I'm not sure. I really would, if it became available, I would really have to look at how saturated we are and if they're still charging the same price. Let's be honest, I would probably order this again, because I will take quick sales and quick money over super high profits. And this brand is just so tried and true for me. I know it's become a little bit more saturated as more people have started to order and sell it, but as long as it's on trend and as long as it's sought after, I see no reason to continue trying to sell it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Let me know how you've been doing with Halara. I know just because I started talking about it and then a ton of people started ordering this stuff with my code, which again, if you want to order some, this kind of goes in and out of stock on the website all the time. So you have to watch for it, but you can take 10% off with Oh Yeah. Let me know how you're doing with this brand. It is September And I know things are the season's starting to change. Are you going to continue to sell this brand? Are you going to continue to order it? And how have you done with it so far? Like, I'm definitely interested to know. I know you ordered it or you thought about it. Maybe if you thought about it and you didn't, let me know why you didn't. But anyway, that's my final verdict on this box. And make sure you subscribe if you like content like this. Every time I do an unboxing video, I do a 90-day update. So if you find these helpful, I will hopefully unbox your favorite box and do an update. Definitely drop me a like if you found this helpful. And if you like this kind of content, that certainly helps out my channel a lot as well. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.